Thanks for joining me today. With the Olympics being the full focus of media attention, today I thought it's important to look briefly at the disciplines of champions and how it relates to you and I. So again, the disciplines of champions. We're going to look at that today. But before we do, I want to encourage you to please check out our YouTube channel, Foundation for Life. We've had an excellent series on really an identity series, which includes titles such as What Do You Really See? Who Am I? The Father and His Family. What Makes You Special? So an excellent, powerful, impactful series, I believe you'll find, that will help you to develop a healthy self-image according to God's Word and really be the person God plans for you to be. Also, we have videos on healing for the nations. A lot of that's been done in conjunction with KITV Network, a great partner ministry that we've worked with and really worked with their studios to produce those programs. And also we have Rebuilding the Black Family. So a great initiative God's put in our heart that is helping families really here and everywhere. I want to thank our partners for supporting what we do, and we couldn't do it without you. So thank you very, very much. Also, please share our videos and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And also, of course, connect with us on social media, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, however. Really appreciate you. Also, our website, www.foundationforlife.ca. It's really a hub, a connector that really houses much of what we do and also reaches out to or connects to the different things that we're involved in. So check out our website, foundationforlife.ca. Now, let's go to this. Now, you cannot help but be thrilled, inspired, motivated, and in some cases, in awe of the performances, the accomplishments of many of the athletes who are competing at this year's Paris Olympic Games. And while many of the names might be new to the world, new to all of us, most of these athletes have been training, competing, for many years to get to this point. And in fact, we're told that the typical Olympian plays a sport from anywhere from maybe 8 to 18, 19 years before reaching the Olympics. So that's why they start from a young age. And so, but when you listen to just even a few of the interviews of those who win a gold or a medal, you often hear them refer to the hard work they put in. And, we could say they highlight, or if we listen carefully, there are disciplines that they allude to that encourage us, that can encourage you and I in whatever we're doing, whatever we are striving to do and accomplish. And so some of them, they refer to, again, the years of hard work they put in, underscore hard work, years of following a strict regimen, training, working out, listening and following the instructions, the guidance of their coaches and trainers. They inspire lessons of focus, determination, not giving up. In fact, I heard of you're able to, of course you're working in what you're supposed to be working, so you can't sit and watch program, but in the evenings I'd see a little clip of different things from time to time. But I remember a Brazilian gymnast. She had 3 Achilles injuries. Now the Achilles injuries, that is probably, if not one of the most difficult injuries to come back from. Now, she has 3 Achilles injuries in different times, yet she comes back, think about it, to perform, to compete, and win at the highest level. And so you could see, we talk about the disciplines of champions, so people such as that, they inspire faith, with many of these athletes not giving up in the face of adversity. Not giving up in the face of impossible circumstances. For example, let's say there are athletes, some of them didn't make it to the previous Olympics. I believe that was the Tokyo Games. And so they set their heart. Some of them set their heart, set their mind. I'm going to do whatever it takes. I'm going to make whatever sacrifice it takes for 4 years to make it to the next Olympics. Now, some of them not only did that, realized their goal of making it to this year's Paris Olympics, but for some of them, they won a medal. For some of them, they won a gold. There's also, we could say, lessons of humility. And by that I mean, many of these athletes, they demonstrate a willingness to learn, a willingness to listen. Remember, we're talking about disciplines of champions. So many of them, they demonstrate this willingness to listen, to learn, to make adjustments in order to improve for the purpose of realizing and reaching their goal. There's a willingness to be challenged and not offended. There's also the principle of submission. So there's a heart commitment they also show to do what they're told and not what they want to do. Just think about that. So a willingness to do what they're told, not what they want to do. Boy, it's another tremendous lesson in this discipline of champions, if you will. And something else I want to say. I saw the 400-meter runner, Sydney McLaughlin, I think that's her name, 400-meter hurdles. She says something quite interesting. Now, she won by a significant margin. But the brief interview, couple-minute interview, said, how we're able to do this and other questions. And she said, I remember our workouts with my coach, and he's in the middle of the field, and he's shouting out to me what I'm to do in different phases. Now, she's been running for years. But can you imagine that focused mentality to be teachable, to be one who's willing to learn? No matter what her previous accomplishments, she wanted to defend her Olympic medal, gold medal, and win this one. See, that teachability, that humility. There's also this, so these are lessons we can all learn from and, more importantly, incorporate in our own lives in order to realize our purpose. Now, another thing is this, I should say this, all of these athletes also highlight the importance of being willing to be held accountable. Write that one down. Talking about the disciplines of champions, willing to be held accountable, willing to have other people speak into their lives, to hold them, say, listen, that's your goal, and willing to be able to, hear the instructions, the commands, willing to say that's your goal, and you've got people in your life who are willing to even be looked upon negatively. They love you too much to let you settle for a lower standard, a lower level. Now, on another note, many of these athletes did not win a medal. And I think it's interesting to note their motivation. For some of these athletes, the love of the sport, being able to do what they love and compete is their motivation, even without winning a medal. I just think that's beautiful. Just powerful, beautiful. And so,